Let's get it.
Welcome aboard, everyone.
What exactly is AlgoBox, and why do our traders absolutely love it?
Michael Othroom.
Alrighty then, welcome aboard. Let's go right now. So let's run through the installer. Make sure you've downloaded. You guys see my screen? Let me make sure. Yes, y'all see it. All right, cool. We go next, finish all the way through. So first time you go through, this is important right here. You've got 3 choices, very important right here. First one, install gold. Then if you got Enigma, that's the Enigma bot pack right there. If you got the auto bot pack, you can do that one, optional. All the others are optional. First one's got to be there. So I'm just going to run through. Let's get it going. Now, kind of the point today, this is going to be off the cuff, and we're just going to find out if we have any issues. I've heard some people saying you were having some problems, but a lot of this is going to be on your side, and I'm going to show you guys because there are some things on your own machine, like you've got your machine set up for personal use and whatnot like that. Before you go and wipe your machine this weekend and start from scratch and whatnot, look, we cannot support the compatibility with our system with all your other stuff, okay? But we are trying to turn your machine into a boss. All right, so I'm going to walk through a couple of options for you before you go and wipe the machine and start from scratch. So run that installer. Make sure before you do that though, you uninstall the old one. That's one step that I did not do before I came on or during the live stream here. I did that before I got on the live stream. I uninstalled my old version first. All right. Okay, so I am experiencing this in the same way you would. I'm going to launch my NinjaTrader now, and I'm going to have the default everything just like no secret sauces. Okay, first thing, one of these is going to pop up. This is very important. Some of you guys will be like, oh, I don't know what to do. All of a sudden it's got a yes, no, and you're like, what do I do? It's okay. All right, just select yes to all. These are AB. So anytime it says AB, that's AlgoBox. Okay, AlgoBox licensing help menu. Yes, you're gonna need that. Yes to all. Okay, so classic 1080p space. This whole section will be 1080p. If you have a single screen, whatnot, this is basically multiplied times 4 will go across your whole screen. I'm going to close the standard workspace, and now the new workspace that we're going to focus in on here today is, all right, we're going to come right in here to this one right here, eBot 1080p. So this is going to be the new Enigma bot workspace that we will expound upon. And again, maybe next week I may change some things, may add we may do additional 4K and all these other types of things, but originally we're going to pull out here's what a single chart is going to look like, and it's quite easy to duplicate these charts and show you the things that we need to show you. Okay, so on the new stuff, you'll notice the new panel over here on the left. Let's talk about each one of these. So arm long, arm short, these two. This just says if you only want to take longs. We could have called this like only longs, only shorts. So these in general, you need to select one of these. Okay, so if you select both of them, this just means it's on longs and shorts. It's not going to take any trades. Okay, that will not take any trades. Somebody had a question about that earlier. This does not mean you're taking trades yet. This just means I would like to take longs or shorts. Okay, now this little section right here, these two buttons, this is going to activate. This is going to go, okay, we are going to start taking trades when one of these two options is selected. Enter next means I want to take the next one, and it will take the very next one, and then it will disable. Okay, so what you'll see is this one will come on, boom, we'll take the next trade, and then it will go away. You're not going to keep taking trades. The next one says enter continuous. You can imagine what that is. That's basically like full auto. Could have called this button full auto on all the time. Enter continuous. Basically enter continuously is what the second option will do. And these are toggles. You can only have one on at a time. So if I hit enter next and make sure I'm on sim, yes, we're on sim there. So enter next or enter continuous. You notice that they switch. Okay. So on an enter next scenario, now other things that are important up top here, you've got some additional just informational items at the top there. It will tell you, you got the account info. I don't know, we may or may not keep that there. I'm not sure. And then we've got which ATM strategy that you're on, which is very important. Now you'll notice right now it's on an ATM strategy called bigger 20 30 25s. Check this out. All right. So bigger. Now I want you to pay close attention as I switch from bigger over here on the right. I can select any ATM over here on the right, and you'll notice that it's going to change up there. So I can choose small. Okay. Now notice it instantaneously up here at the left changed to small. See that? So anybody who's asking, well, hey, can I do this? Can I do that? Can I change it? Look, it's up to you. You can do whatever you want. Anything that you can program in this ATM section over here. And hopefully you learn how to do these ATMs. Maybe we can do a separate video on that. I have, you know, some out there in the first videos, but this is really more on NinjaTrader side. They've got in-depth stuff on all the different features and stuff that you can do inside of ATMs. You can set it if you want to do auto break even. Somebody was asking, hey, I can't get auto break even to work. That's because you don't know how to do ATMs. It has nothing to do with our stuff. It is, you just don't know how to use NinjaTrader. That's fine. We'll teach you all that type of stuff as we get into future training programs. We'll do short ones, long ones, etc. But the big picture is you can come in here and create any ATM that you want, or you can use the ones that we've got already here for you out of the box. Again, we don't want to overwhelm you. This is the, what is it? The decision paradox. I think it's called the paradox of choice. Okay. Having lots of choice, it sounds like it's a good idea, but then sometimes you can get decision fatigue, and sometimes more is not more. Right. So we could, you know, do all kinds of crazy stuff in here and add all kinds of ATMs, but this is the flexibility that you have. You can set it to whatever you want. I know you're like, well, Vinny's just, you know, again, saying like it's what, no, there are specific things around different strategies that you will want to set. And we'll talk more about that off of the ones, you know, you're going to have a 20 to 25 tick stop. You start going higher, you need bigger stops, etc. You're going to need to adjust those and create your own ATMs for things that are on higher time frames. Even as you go to range bars, you will have to adjust those on your own. So this is a double-edged sword of me handing you guys full auto. Please do not make me regret this decision. Okay, this is, as of today, anybody who already got this, congratulations to you. You guys are the few. You are the proud. You are the only people who are ever going to have this panel, except for platinum members. So give yourselves a hand. You have the full auto and the semi-auto options up here. Again, please do not make me regret it, because I am not giving this to everyone because I really want this for myself. Okay, this is a selfish thing on my part. I created it for me to make, yes, my life easier, so that when my little dude comes in here and he's getting all crazy and whatnot, you know, I can trade and they can be around and we can have a good time. I am just trying to maximize, like everybody else, we're trying to maximize life, and time is, you know, my priority now in the stage of life that I'm in. We're all in different stages of life. Some people are in a growth stage, some people are in a settlement stage, some people are in a maintenance stage, and I'm in the, you know, family enjoying, let's get it done type of stage, and that's where I maximize my priority. But this is a tool for me to do that, and I don't want to diminish my own edge by having too many people here. Okay, so if you got it before June the 1st, today is June the 2nd, folks. I literally said no one else is getting this, and I meant it. So congratulations to all you guys who have it. Now, this can be a double-edged sword. Okay, I have handed you a weapon. Okay, don't shoot yourself in the foot. You need to be a responsible trader. Okay, I am not going to tell you to do anything with this live. Everything that I'm telling you is stimulation, educational purposes only. This is not trading advice, etc., etc. Understand? There are risks in trading, and if there's software, if it breaks, it hangs, whatever, it is on you. We are not responsible for anything that you do with the software or the tool. I'm handing you something that you can, again, you're buying a weapon. You can do good things, you can do bad things. All right, we understand. All right, now the reason I say that is because some of you guys are still using your computer as a personal PC. I wish this is that moment where I'd like to zoom in on the video camera with you, and I want to be, listen, look at me in the face, listen. You need to be a business person. You need to stop using your PC for personal use, all right? At least this one that's going to be your business machine, have a business machine, for crying out loud, or a business profile. So what do I mean by that? Before you go and wipe your machine or go get a new machine, one thing you might want to trade, what you might want to do first is create a new Windows profile, okay? Now, I'm not going to walk you through how to do all this stuff. This, I would suggest Google this, okay? But you need to go and go into Windows and create a new profile for business, okay? And only put NinjaTrader and stuff on it. And then if you want to switch over and do your personal PC stuff and all the other kind of whatnot that you do over there, that's fine. You got me? So basically you'll log into 2 different accounts, okay? So as you go into your machine, you know, who knows, some of you guys, probably your machine might go straight in. You need to look this stuff up. I'm not going to support this. I'm not going to tell you, you know, and be like, oh, Vinny, I don't know how to do a profile, teach me how. No, I'm not doing that. This is a suggestion for you if you got problems and your computer's locking up and all this kind of stuff. Because listen, you're acting as though that it's us. It's not, okay? It's like me and my ex-wife, right? Listen, it might be you, might be me, but guess what? It's oh, sometimes it's both of us. No, it's not. Sometimes it's just you, okay? It's you. I promise. It's not me. So create a new profile, but look, we want you to have this machine dedicated to NinjaTrader. We are doing a massive amount of calculations. I cannot explain to you the reason that we can do what no one else can do. There are a massive amount of calculations going on to find these pinpoint entry locations at every tick that comes into your machine, every trade that comes through the markets. All right, so on the let's do some market replay here. Let's jam it up, shall we? And let's talk about different things. We're gonna go play at high speed. So I'm going to disconnect and we're gonna go to playback connection. All right, I'm gonna set mine to bigger. Again, bigger, that's just right now, I'm just setting it to that. We could, normally I'm gonna modify this. I'll probably have a 2040. But right now on bigger, it's 2030. Again, most of the time I am not targeting less than 20 ticks off of one of these trades. So just really gonna show off the panel itself. The panel can be moved. If you grab the 3 dots around it, you can move the panel around. Okay, so I'm gonna set this right here in the middle just to kind of show people that it can be moved anywhere. Now it has to be within the bounds of the chart. You can't go, I can't take it off. As of right now, who knows, maybe we'll add that in a second feature in the future, but then you kind of get confused. This should be able to be put on multiple charts, so it's linked to the chart itself. You can also collapse it. There's a little arrow button. You can collapse it, you know, if you wanted to collapse it for whatever reason. You can move it around, all that. Okay, I'm gonna arm longs and shorts, but a way that you might use this. So we have the MACV Ultimate. Let's never forget that, right? So our MACV Ultimate, the idea behind that is, okay, well, the market is, you know, let's look at the 89. I'll have the high time frame and it looks like the market is just, you know, moving up, 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 up. I don't really want to take trades against it. So what would you do? Arm longs, right? So just take off shorts and now you're only going to be taking longs. You guys get the drill, right? So I'm going to arm long and arm short, and just to get this sucker to go, we're going to do continuous and we're going to play it at high speed and let that sucker go. And in fact, I'm going to set this order quantity to 1 and just hit target ones. We're going to do 1 target, 1 at a time first, and let's see how we go. I'm going to go up to 10x speed here. At 9 a.m. Just remember, one of the things I probably want to take off speedy chart on this, but that's okay. We'll let it go. While that's going, some of the other things you need to know about are templates. So right click on a chart, go to load. You will see the new templates that you can add if you're creating your own. All right, just took the first one there. I guess it didn't change my order quantity. I think it's just firing off whatever is showing.
Target filled. Target filled.
Ooh, that's gonna hurt. So that's 1, 2. That one technically works, so that's 2. We need a third, and then I would increase size. Yeah, by default, the speedy chart was set to 150,
filled.
50, 500. I'll explain those. Kind of the idea behind that is if the speed limit goes over 150, so Serena was saying 150, 50, and then 500. What does that mean? So 150 means if the speed of the BPM is over 150, if it's 150 or greater, then you want to switch it to 500 milliseconds. So according to NinjaTrader's documentation, their default refresh rate is 250 milliseconds. Don't get me started on that. I feel like that's too long, but whatever, it's 250. Okay,
Target
so we know 250.
filled.
So the 500 is double theirs, right? So I'm actually slowing it down. Over 150, I'm actually trying to slow down the refresh rate. If the market starts getting super hot, the idea was, okay, well, don't refresh me that often, thinking that theoretically that would
Target filled. Target filled.
Again, it's theoretical, and I don't know how NinjaTrader is actually refreshing it. They don't have documentation around
filled.
how they're doing that. So unfortunately, you know, for better or worse.
Target filled.
Okay, so you know, here, I don't know, I guess these were kind of my tests to begin with. I was running this at 100x speed, had no problems, like right now, which is weird. I just noticed that. So Friday, something's there with Friday. It hung in the same place twice.
Target filled.
I did have speedy chart on,
Target
but we can
filled.
see this is, you know, this is doing pretty well at 100x. That's overnight, 8:30 a.m. It's up 400. It was as high as 1,000-ish. That's no filters whatsoever. I'm not doing cadence. I'm not adjusting my quantity. Nothing. 2 contracts. Not too bad. So let me try the second. So it looks like, so here I did the 25th that I have done, you know, multiple times. 25th that you guys said was a tricky day. I mean, it did quite well on the 25th when I went up numbers in quantity of 4 contracts, just 2020. I think it ended the day around $5,000 or $7,000. Running the entire day continuous. 25th was just, you know, maybe it was a big mover day. I'm not sure. Not every day is going to show up like that. I still believe, you know, cadence is really a great way to filter, or audio box. Again, we don't have the advantage of doing that with market replay, etc. In live market conditions, you're going to have better opportunities. These will be able to take the trades, and you'll be able to add to the positions as well on your own manually. This is, you know, an assist, right? Yeah, get some recordings. Yeah, in fact, recordings even better. Look, a screenshot's one thing, but yeah, if you can get a recording of it, even better. Like, take a little quick clip. Everybody needs to get good at that. Really, you should. You should not overlook your ability to just to take screenshots and record things, because, like, let's talk about football, right? In football, the coaches record everything, and they even showed that video that somebody posted in the room yesterday on how do chess players get good, like by memorizing what they have seen. It's not, you know, they play a lot of games, but they'll memorize the patterns visually. They'll see it, but playing them back, they'll play back a chess match on videos, and they'll play it back, and they'll play it back, and they'll play it back. And that's what you need to be able to do. So record your stuff. I cannot iterate enough. Like, the people who do that, you are going to be ahead. You're going to be ahead of the game. Okay, yeah, OBS I think is the easiest one to do. It's got a lot of developers on it, and it has become, you know, the best product out there to, you know, get a whole philosophy around how or why that began to begin with, because, you know, it's free, but it's crazy that how much has gone into that application, and it's the power of groupthink. So anyhow, sorry, I got a whole philosophy around that whole thing. I could get off on tangents with that. And NVIDIA GPU, have GeForce experience, recorded the last 10 minutes of video with a hotkey. Oh, that's another good one. Yes, yeah, the video gamer style. NVIDIA GPU, you can have GeForce record the last 10 minutes of video. Yeah, I don't know how to do that outside of a video game. Like, how do you enable it when a video game's not running? I'm curious if you can do a recording on how to do that. I have only seen that work in video games. It's weird. It's like the NVIDIA recording thing knows that the game is launched. It's like Battlefield, and so all of a sudden it will do it. But yeah, show us how to do that, and that would be cool too. Because then you can just click a button to save the last X number of minutes. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Pretty cool feature. So it's recording all the time, and then you're saving clips. Great idea. Great. In fact, it's awesome for games. It'd be great for this. I actually will try that myself. Great thought there. Okay, so this day I never had a problem. Okay, but we did have a problem today. So let's go to today. And now that I took off Speedy Chart, somebody said that they didn't have an issue after they took off Speedy Chart, which, you know, I kind of have known that might have been a problem. I thought I had this workaround, like trying to go, okay, well, if the speed gets over 150, change it. But what I should have done was probably over 150, turn it off. So I might make that change now that I'm thinking about it. But yeah, Speedy Chart for here on forward, just don't use it until we figure that thing out. So take Speedy Chart off your charts. Is the short answer. 8:35 a.m. on today, 6/2. Yeah, sure, why not? Let's roll it. Okay, continuous on. Let's see if we can break it. 100x speed, 8:36 a.m. on bigger. Sure, why not? Let's go. All right, there went 2 Enigmas. There's another 2 right there. Seems like everything's still good.
Target filled. Target filled.
All right, I love that sound. All right, there we go. We're done for the day. All right, 480 bucks. 2 contracts. Next. I'm just kidding. All right, let's play some more.
Target filled.
We'll go down to 50x
Target
here
filled.
to watch the. All right, $975. All right, I'm done.